Welcome to Affinity Photo. We're going to look at the basics of opening and developing your raw images within Photo. So if I go ahead and go to File, Open, and I select a raw file here and click Open. So within the Develop persona, we have a number of tools on the left-hand side here, including cropping, red eye removal, blemish removal, and overlay tools. The top toolbar contains options such as a split preview, or a side-by-side preview. We have sync before, sync after, and swap. And this allows us to make various changes. For example, we can increase the contrast and compare it with our starting image. If we don't like the changes we've made, we can click sync after to restore the settings to how they were. We also have rotation options here. These are useful if you've shot portrait images that aren't automatically rotated. And we can also display clipped highlights, shadows, and tones. So we have all these panels here which allow us to make various adjustments to our raw image. For example, under Basic, we can tweak the saturation of the image, and we can also, once again, tweak the white point and black point. Modifying the white balance of the image is easy. If you've shot in the wrong white balance or want to try a different white balance, you can easily adjust the slider here. You can return the white balance to the As Shot setting by simply clicking the icon here. The lens panel allows you to perform various lens correction techniques, such as distortion correction. And if you want to save a setting but turn it off and then come back to it, you can simply uncheck it. Then when you check it again, it will reapply the effect. The Details panel allows us to enhance and tidy up the details of the image. So under Detail Refinement, we can sharpen the image by adjusting the amount and radius sliders like so. We also have a powerful noise reduction option where we can treat the luminance and chrominance channels separately. Under Tones, we have curves, black and white, and split toning. So they are very traditional tonal adjustments that are available. And finally, we have overlays. Now, if I go ahead and select the gradient overlay tool here, and then click drag to define a gradient across the sky in this image. With this gradient selected, I can then go into various options, some of which will be grayed out because they're not applicable, but the ones that aren't grayed out, I can then alter, and it will only affect the overlay area, like so. You can create multiple overlays, either of the brush or gradient variant. When you want to move back to adjusting the whole image, you can simply deselect the overlay you're working on, like so. So when you're happy with the adjustments you've made on your image, simply click Develop. And your raw image will be developed. You'll then be brought into Photo persona, where you can make further edits to it. And you can also go ahead and then export it or save it as an Affinity Photo document. That's all for this video. If you have any questions or queries, please ask on the official Affinity forums. Thank you for watching.